Carina, this is English in Brazil, and today I'm in Australia with Sam, who's a teacher here.
Hi.
Where are you from in Australia?
I'm from South Australia, a small winery town called McLaren Vale.
Okay.
Make the best wines, or Portuguese vinho.
Oh, so you know Portuguese?
A little bit.
A little bit of Portuguese.
Yeah.
Que legal. That's nice.
Yes.
So we're gonna talk about Australian pronunciation and accent.
Perfect.
Do you think the Australian accent is hard for people to understand? I mean, not for you because you're Australian, of course, but what do you think about your accent? Are you proud of it?
I have mixed feelings about it. I'm proud of it, but it's also hard to understand. Some days I walk to the shops and I don't know what people are saying.
Oh, so I prepared some words here and I want you to say it as an Australian would say, okay? The first one is actually the name of your country.
Okay, I would say Australia.
Yeah.
Australia or Australia.
Okay, so you don't say Australia, no.
We don't say it as the British say it, it's Australia. No, we
Australia?
abbreviate it and we say Australia.
But is there an L there?
No, just Australia.
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 I'm in Australia at the moment.
Yeah.
Does it sound Australia? No.
Australia. Yeah, Australia. Yeah.
Kind of hard to reproduce.
It is very hard.
But interesting, Australia. All right, actually one of the drivers who picked me up here somewhere, he said, I don't speak English, I speak Australia.
Well, it is.
Hello. I don't speak English. I speak Australian.
Australian.
It's almost another language on its own.
Yeah, but it's so interesting. So Australia is the name of your country, but some people call it down under.
Down under.
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 Yeah, so when you have an ER at the end of the word,
It becomes an A. Ah. Yeah. We don't really pronounce the ER sounds. It's always an sound. And it's usually here you feel a real gravel sound. Under. Yeah.
Okay, down under.
Down under.
And why do people call it down under? The land down under.
Because it's the country that is at the south of the globe. So we are the only ones, apart from New Zealand, that are down the very south. The furthest away from most countries.
Yeah, and you like the song Land Down Under?
I love it. It's one of my favorite songs.
I was listening to it again and again and again before I came here. I love this song, really.
It's good.
So, a person who's born in Australia is an
Aussie.
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 Aussie. So you don't say Aussie with an S, it's a Z.
It's a Z sound, yeah. Z. Aussie.
Aussie.
Yeah, where you from, mate? I say, I'm an Aussie, mate. Ah, Aussie. Right.
And you just said mate.
Mate.
And that's actually my
Oh,
next
right.
word.
Okay, right.
That's amazing. So how would you say this?
Mate.
Mate.
Depends on the situation. If you want to express a really strong feeling towards someone, you would say mate. Or if you're quite angry with someone, it would be really short. Mate, come on.
But it's not A, it's I.
No, it's still that A sound. A, mate. Like I ate an apple.
But it's so hard for me because I have a, I don't know, a Brazilian American accent. So I say mate, I would say mate, but it's not the way you
But
say
it's
it.
really, it's short and sweet the way you say it. You want to extend it. Mate.
Mate.
Good, yes, that's it.
And what's the typical Aussie greeting?
G'day, mate. G'day, mate.
G'day.
G'day. So it comes from good day in the British language, but we abbreviate everything and it's good day. G'day.
Okay, and then we have this word.
Right.
So you don't say I with this diphthong, you say something between I and oi, right?
Oi, right. They're very closely linked together. Okay. So those two diphthong sounds, we've got oi, mate, or right, mate.
Okay.
If we want to get someone's attention in Australia, we say oi, mate.
Oi?
Oi.
Really oi? Like we Brazilians say oi? Did you know that? Our hi is oi.
It's not really a hi here, it's more of a you should be listening to me. Oi, mate.
Oi, mate.
That's it. So when you're not being served at the bar, you would say, oi, mate, can I have a beer, please?
Alright, interesting.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. That's it.
Okay, the oi sound. Actually, there's a chant that people usually sing in basketball games or in games in general, which is Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
That's it. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
First, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
This is just a chant. It doesn't
Just
mean
the
anything.
chant, yeah, just to support the teams that are playing.
And then what about this word?
Ba,
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 ba.
ba.
No R sound,
No, because we've got the A again, and it's just that sound. Ba.
but a long one in
Very
this case.
long, very long.
A sentence with ba.
Right, I need to go to the bar to have a few beers.
Beers.
Beers. It's all in your throat here when you were speaking.
Beers. I sound so
It's okay. It's all right. Comes with practice. Comes with practice.
And then there's another very interesting word, which is this one.
Water.
Water.
Water. So we've got the ER sound again, which we turn into that A very extended sound. So water or water. So the T actually becomes a D in a way. Water.
Water. Okay, but then the vowel sound at the end now is shorter than in ba.
That's it. Yeah. So it's a shorter A sound. Water.
Okay, water. What about actor?
Actor.
What about burger?
Burger.
So everything ends in an A sound.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah, so nice. Actor, burger.
Actor, burger, water, bar. Everything's a bit of an A sound.
It's pretty easy as you can see. And how do you say hello?
How are you, mate?
Okay.
We would say how are you, mate?
And what about the word, like the specific word hello? Because you don't say hello. I've heard something like hello. I don't know.
Hello, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, so we drop the H sound, a really strong H sound, and we'd say, hello, mate, how are you?
Oh, that sounds super Aussie.
Yeah.
Okay, hello, mate, how are ya?
Once more?
Oh, no, I can't do this again. Hello, mate.
Yeah.
How are ya?
Perfect. How are you? Hello, mate.
It's interesting that you also shorten lots of words, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, barbecue.
Barbie.
Okay,
Barbie.
and here's something interesting about the Australian barbecue. It's actually made with sausage.
Sausages and bread is what we usually have, and we also like our steaks.
It's good, but it's not Barbie for me. It's
No.
like, okay, this is sausage and bread.
And a little bit of sauce as well.
Yeah. But it's good, it's worth trying. But you can learn more about the fact that they shorten things. You can just click on the card right here with another teacher, so I hope you liked it. So thank you very much, Sam, for being on my channel, and maybe you can finish this video in Portuguese as you know some words. Do you think you can say goodbye in Portuguese?
Obrigado. Tchau.
Exactly, yeah, awesome,
Right.
perfect. Thank you very much, guys, and if you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, mate.